And I can finally 100% this damn game. Perfect. Alright, I think the last time I played this fucking game was, I don't know, like, almost like 2 weeks or a week ago, and now here I am. Well, the only thing I gotta say is this, is I've been just quite the little rascal lately, just, you know, egging things on and just, I don't know, just being me. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start this. We're gonna have a good time. I bet this is easy as piss. I played through Amazing Mirror. I played through all these other stupid Kirby games that are actually really fun, so this should absolutely be no issue with me. Yeah, I'm live, by the way. I'm incredibly live right now. I'm as live as I ever can be. And I'm playing probably the top 3 best Kirby games right now. I played this a while ago, but I didn't get to quite finish it, you know, so... I was up to other things. Ah, here we go. Now I have a Mr. Cutter enemy. But just imagine it. I feel like being live is just a mindset, really. It's kind of like Tanasin, you know? You gotta make sure you're always alive and well sometimes. And you can never really cut corners. I hope this difficulty level is as tough as it says. Because I bet this is easy as shit. I do like the coloration so far. Hey, what's up, Alimba? Yeah, we're playing Kirby Superstar, Femi. Having a good old time right now. At least that's what I think. I gotta ask, how's the game, by the way? Is it a little too loud? Or is it just right? Should I adjust the volume? Oh, that stupid tiger. Is that a tiger or is that a saber-tooth? I know, Femi, it's an amazing Kirby game. Yeah, the green theme is amazing. Oh, not this stupid... I don't take kindly to that elephant. I don't like it very much. But it could be very slightly... You know what? I'll adjust it then. After I whip his ass. Alright, let me adjust this a little bit. Alright, here we go. Ah, there we go. That's perfect. But yeah, so I'm playing Return of the King right now. Return of the King. And so I think King DDD is a little pissed because I kicked his ass in a wrestling match. But that's okay. I mean, that's what happens when you go up against another royalty. Sometimes you just gotta take a lose. I also have a lot of opinions about the new Toho game that got released. I have a big opinion about that. Yeah, there we go. Oh, Femi, heavens no. You think that I would be unironic? You really think I'd make tags on purpose for, like, doing it purposefully? I'm way too ironic for that. I gotta make sure that they're absolutely, bangers. I'm gonna stream this Kirby game for as long as I need to. Unless Rosalie comes on, and then she goes, "Hey Prince, can we play Dream Course?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, 1v1 me, idiot." And then I'll 1v1 her. Ooh, look at that ninja. Thinks he's so cool right now. I've been literally killing everything with a sword. But the big problem is Kirby isn't using a katana right now. And, you know, my weapon of choice is... Oh, look at that! My partner got a little ninja ability. Which I don't think is as good as the other ones. Yeah, I... Like... Alright. Hear me out on the new Toho game, right? Hear me out on the designs. The 6th stage boss, I think she looks cute. I like her colors. They're all primary colors, they're very poppy. I like them, you know, I like them. I think they're good. The rest of them, a centipede that eats dragons? Like, is there some lore tie-in with, like, the dragon that made Gensokyo? Is, like, the god? I don't know. But I think Zune should start reusing some of his characters again. Like, create new incidents. Stop, like, populating Gensokyo up the ass. You have pre-existing characters. Use them. You're gonna get stale. Oh, look at that. Oh no, you're shooting Gorditos at me. I can't believe that. That's so terrible. Oh yeah. Look at that wispy whoops. Boom! That's what you get for changing your hair. God, you gotta love it. Ah, look at that. Now we are having... little spell bubble. See, alright, what I want to play is... I legitimately want to play Genius of Sapphirus. The problem with it is long. It is a long-ass RPG. See, I like my lore in my Touhou games. I like it to be canon, I like to add up. Otherwise, I get really upset. Is that Sabretooth really letting me, like, just whip its ass right now? What a weakling. Well, take this sword, bitch. I'm getting a little feisty with these Kirby games recently. I'm liking it. I'm really feeling it. I'm feeling almost as motivated as a Devil May Cry game. And I'm almost actually done with Virgil's story. It's a shame I was judgment cutting everything to death. Really? Really, they do fee me. Very interesting. Well, I slept through Toho Sunday like some lazy bastard. My sleeping... Let's just say that I've been a little bit of a night owl lately. A little too much. And I think this is one of the very few times I've streamed in the morning for a very, 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 very long time. Did that bird just come up and try to, you know, front with me? I might whip its ass. Alright, Mr. Ninja. Take it. You're now my Blade Knight. Do some work. Oh, jeez, that's an angry little... How... They used to be just so plain. Now they're so angry. Oh, look at that Waddly Dee. What? Oh, no, that's not a Waddly Dee. That's a Waddly Doo. Oh. Oh, that's not good. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no, I hope I don't lose in a Kirby game. That would just be absolutely so terrible. Oh my gosh. I don't... Yeah, oh, hell yeah. I'll even try to get 18 up and running on my keyboard. You little shithead. I wanted the crash power, and you took it away from me. That's not very nice of you. You know what? You know what, Blade Knight? That was insolence. I should have you demoted like that. Come on. Come on, Mr. Waddly-Doo. Give me your power. Ooh, right, landed perfectly in the spikes. And then I have all those Gordita thingies just popping around everywhere. Oh, God damn it. That was... You can't get over the nostalgia from this? Really? I can. Because this is... well... See, my nostalgia comes from the original SNES one. This one, though. This one is the definitive version. This is probably one of the best Nintendo DS games that there ever was, to be honest. And here I am wanting to meme it up and play a Zelda game after. Can you believe me? Oh my god, you stupid spiky things. It was your first Kirby game, no shit, huh? That must be really close to you then, Femi. Oh my goodness. Well, that's really special. That's really nice. One of my very first Kirby game was for the Game Boy Color, and then I went through a lot of frustration. Boy, was I ever frustrated with it. There was no powers, you had to suck everything up and spit it on out. And it was platforming and maze-like. And let me tell you, I thought it was pretty, kind of hard. Why did the cat things get replaced with sour green apples? That's like my least favorite flavor. Why did they get replaced with those? That doesn't make sense. Why? The worst literal flavor for candy. Literally. If you like green apple as a flavor, I'm so sorry. I really am sorry for your taste buds. Artificial purple is so much better. Alright. Oh, jeez. Look at that scary big lion. Ah, look at that. Oh, no. Get him, Kirby. Get that idiot. Yeah, there we go. Oh, how'd you like it? How'd you like it, Femi? They're usually really, really nice Kirby games. Alright. Here's the dice. Turn into Mr. Kibble. There should be a Crash Power coming up. Ah, shit, I just screwed myself. Mr. Kibble, keep attack. I didn't tell you to stop. Yeah, keep attacking that little bastard. Attack him. Get your ass over here. What are you doing, Mr. Kibble? All right. Looks like I got to deal with these bastards myself. Always with that. Always I gotta do that type of stuff. Oh, look at this. This boss fight's getting so intense. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. Look at... This is literally the exact same fight. How is this supposed to be any more difficult? I don't understand this. Ah, nice. First one down. Well, you're next, bitch. And done. Now we're moving on. You know what, Femi? Let me tell you something about Kirby games. I think they're fantastic to play on stream. They're easy. They're colorful, they're lighthearted, and they really know how to grab that nostalgia out of you. Really fun, cute games, right? I think, you know, Kirby games are great for streaming. Oh, you can catch a stream of mine at a reasonable time, you say? It's almost like afternoon on the East Coast over here. Well, welcome, Kitsuki. Welcome. Welcome to my stream. Oh, big guy, you're getting hit with some nostalgia. I'm so glad that you are. There's nothing quite like it, isn't there? You know, this game really does just hit everybody right into the little silly childhood, huh? Oh, look at that. Look how wonderful this is, you know, just coming in here. Oh. I just don't get it. Why are green... This really is making me really detest green apple even further as a flavor. Like, just look at them. This is what they do to you on the inside. That's what your dumps look like when you're finished with them on the toilet. They're like trying to go at you. I hope I can put that imagery into everybody. Like, I really want you to understand. That's just how it is. I hope Krako is actually a little bit tougher. Because I have a bone to pick with that bitch in Amazing Mirror. My favorite copy ability? Okay. That's a tough one. I'd have to say... Alright. My favorite copy ability. It is a tie between Suplex and Plasma. I like Plasma because you can spam the charge attack many, many, many times. And if you're really, 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 really good at it, you can be a complete monster with it. And you can just start pooping DPS like nobody's business. And it is insane. Ah, lovely. Do something, Waddly Do. Do something. Attack it more. What are you doing? That's a mean eyeball. Do something. Ah, damn it. Ah, great. Yeah, come on. Shove a Waddly Dee at me. Oh, I almost had the bomb ability. Nice. Well, I just screwed... Oh, nice pattern. Nice, easy pattern. I'm glad I got hit for that. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so happy. Alright. Partner, do something worthwhile. You know what? I also kind of like Beam a little bit. I kind of like Beam. I have a good reason why. They really improved Beam from the older games. And they actually made it kind of viable. Like, you can actually choose up a charge shot. And I know some people really like UFO. I mean, I like UFO personally, but the problem with it is... You know, it's a little overpowered in some ways. Oh, you little... That's right. Cry to yourself. Cry to yourself like the dog that you are. I want to get some tears. Like, why do Waddly Dees have spears? Look at that. Look at that little vicious bastard. Oh, hey, I want that. Give me sword power. Like, did you see that Waddly Dee? Literally just trying to spear people. Jesus. Is DDD, like, having, like, a training, like, fun or something for his kingdom? Hapney? Oh, you ready for an insult? Yeah, thanks for being such a good complacent bitch for liking all of my tweets. Really makes me feel good. But I hope it makes you feel even less than what you actually are. Like, why would they replace the sunflower with like a rose? What kind of meme is that? So now I'm going to go down here. I'm going to kill myself. And that was according to my plan. I completely intended to do that. Come on. Give me a parasol. Give me a parasol. Yeah, this is DS Krbo. You're right. This is the definitive version. I got this on Steam. Can you believe that? No, no, no. Parasol Waddly D. You have one job. It's called be cute and survive. That's what you have to do. You literally need to do something like that. Okay. So what we're gonna do here is... Oh. No, 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 please, Plasma, come back, baby. Yeah, there are. Come... Oh, yeah. Poison, Water, and Spear. I've not played any of the recent games. I wish I did, though. See, this is kind of why I like Super... This is why, like, Oh, there's your favorite ability, Femi. There's Mirror. Alright. Yeah, poor Waddly D. I don't think he can really keep up. He's kind of dying. Oh, no he's not. Whoa. Wheel is alright, Wheel in 2-player is actually really, really, really fun. Because it gives you the feeling of what it's like to actually be 1-player if you get resorted to being 2-player. Oh shit, well there's your reason why I like Plasma, Femi, because I just massacred a big gigantic cloud with an eye. Alright, you hold your horses right now. Hold your horses, Mount DDD Sky. Oh, perfect. It's a cut. Enjoy the cutscene. Hold on a second. Oh, another insult happening. You see Kirby falling down like that into the dirt? That's what I always imagine you to be. That's because you're lower than a pile of dirt. You're worse than literally the soil that any human being would walk on. You're garbage. Not even garbage. Garbage is too good for you. Yeah, they did. I haven't played Star Allies. I played Triple Deluxe. I didn't get to play any of the newer ones. I'd love to. I think Kirby's just so... Alright, let's... This boss is a reimagining, I believe, in the older Kirby games. You know what? This is bullet hell. This is bullet hell, everybody. I don't know what a giant blimp with an angry face is going to do to me, but I doubt it's going to do shit. I'm far too powerful. I mean, shit, I'm royalty. I can do anything what I want. Come on, little bitch. And look at that. Absolutely... Oh my god. Get dunked on. Seriously. Get dunked on. Get dunked on. Oh, I kicked that blimp's ass. Great King, Kabula has been defeated. What should we do? You mean Kirby is coming here now? Relax, Great King. You must stay calm. Right. Well, here's what we do. Kirby will be ours. You know, if I found another plasma power, I'd make a plasma helper, but... Go, my servant. Okay. Oh, are you trying to tell time for me? Look at him, he's trying to tell time. Well, sorry, Mr. Clock. I guess your time has run out. DDD, it's like you don't think that I can charge up my power. Well, you're the stupidest person I've ever met in my existence. I want everybody to kind of notice this. Hey there, Corrupt Teddy. Listen here, everybody. If DDD actually had a kingdom, I would have invaded it a long time ago, and he would be underneath my rule. I'll just say that much. Clearly, his army cannot stop a single pink puffball. Bad, bad, bad army, King DDD. Oh no, it's a giant wheel! Oh no! DDD is underneath my boot. He can't do shit against me. I'm far too powerful of a royal prince to be able to even be trifled with. Like, look at this. What's a gigantic wheel gonna do to me? You wanna know what makes wheels weak? I bet that's not even a snow tire. How foolish. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, I am the storm that is approaching. Oh, of course it was easy. Plasma's the best power in the damn game. Come on. Boom. Yeah, give me those delicious looking hotcakes. Thank you, Camilla, for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my humble kingdom of royalty. It's where I like to have, you know, elegant takes. Maybe am I just too good? Well, to be honest, I have been playing a lot of Kirby games lately, so maybe that explains my skill. I don't know what could explain it. I mean, anybody who suffers through Amazing Mirror for going through that is just... Nice Homu on the upper right? Well, listen, the new Madoka movie's coming out, and Homu wearing a fedora is exactly what I think we all need. I want all of you to know that. I will have that there. Oh, an orange elephant this time. What's it gonna do? Like, what does this elephant think it's gonna do? Like, look at this. You're just gonna get shit on. Like, what? You're just gonna dance, shoot an apple at me, get it completely zapped by my powerful plasma ability? You're an elephant. You don't control an element. I'm literally shooting rail guns out of my fingertips with Kirby right now. Do you know how much power that is? That's amazing. I would never get corrupted by power, though. I'm far too pragmatic for something like that. And I'm also way too cute. Look at that. They're coming in with the air cavalry right now. Yeah, he's sending a ton of weak soldiers to deal with me. Biding his time before I whip his ass. Oh yeah, you better believe I'm gonna kick King DDD's ass now. You gonna send any more bitches after me? I bet you are. Yeah, it looks like you are. Twin fire lions, huh? Ah, now he's actually being smart strategy-wise. You see here, everybody, this is competent. If this was done in the beginning, maybe that would tire Kirby out, but unfortunately, the more and more that Kirby powers up Plasma, the stronger that he gets. Do you see that? That goes through super armor right there. This is the power of Plasma, everybody. I want all of you to understand that. This is why you don't ever fuck with Plasma. And I am praying right now that I want to get a helper just so I can make this fight even more trivial than it is. That probably has spikes on there. And bottomless pits. Yeah, what are you gonna do? You better apologize. Oh! Well, I lost plasma. That's okay. I'm sure there'll be an... Yeah, that's okay. It's not like it's gonna do shit to me. What's up here? Is there like a 1-up or something? Did I find an epic Easter egg? Wow, look at that. I got a 1-up and I got a tomato. Isn't that amazing? Look at that. That's so wonderful. Alright. I'm sensing a big boss battle coming up. Come on. Can we get a... Poor Bandana. Bandana D stood absolutely no chance. He got eaten. Bandana D just got his ass completely beaten. I can't believe this. And here we go. Yeah, arm myself with what? What are you gonna do to me? Snore me to death? Oh, yeah. Ooh, look at this banger of a sound. Let's get... Ooh, this is a... Look at this OST kicking in. Let's fucking get this motherfucker. Oh no, Bandana D! Ah, okay. I understand what he's doing over here. I get him. I get him. I get him. And this is where... Come on, Bonkers, whip him. Whip him. Whip him. Do something. Get him. Wait, he can spit... he can spit enemies at you? Whoa, nice. I didn't know that. Alright. I got a little too cocky there. And this is how you abuse... This is how you abuse invincibility armor. And he's done. Well, of course it was fast. I whipped his ass. Did you expect anything less from a prince? Now let's see this ending. Ah, look at that loser. Look at him. Look at that little bastard, huh? Look at that. I can't believe this. Look at him with his two little trusty waddly Ds. He is a sad bitch. This is exactly what happens. Of course it's karma. This is literally... This is what happens when you get your kingdom overtaken. Look at him. Walk in shame like the dog that you are. Ah, I love it. Well, of course he is. See, Kirby's a cute game. Why would... There's no depth in here. Ah, Meta Nightmare Ultra. Okay, what... What is this? I mean, I'm not a king just yet. See, why be a king when you can be an emperor? Thank you, W9VV, for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Kirby Superstar Ultra. We're just having a good old time here, and I'm about to play as Meta Knight. Just trying to 100% this and get the true arena. Alright, let's play Meta Knight Nightmare Ultra. Let's see this cute. Look at this. This pushed the DS to like its limits. What a nice, cute little thing, huh? Look at him fly off like he's some kind of big hero. Ain't that something? KO foes to store power. I see. I understand. You know what? He almost looks like he's a... It almost looks like he's kind of similarly shaped to Kirby, but he's like a... He's like a royal blue. Couldn't really tell you. You know, so far, you know what I'd say? I'm kind of vibing with this. Yeah, this is edgier Kirby. So I guess the pros and cons of being Meta Knight is you get to literally be let's see. You get to have superpowers. And now look at him go. I definitely do like his speed. Look at him. Ooh, look at this. Yeah, he is. Let's try a power of his. What does this do? That just one-shot Wispy Woods. Poor Wispy Woods, he got his ass kicked. What does this do? Oh, okay, that's good to know. Alright, here, let me say this. Who's better, Kirby or Meta Knight? I think Kirby takes less damage. But Meta Knight is way, 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 way faster. Like, I definitely did not get hit as much as Kirby. So I guess you can see there's like, ooh. What I'm trying to figure it out is this where I fight like Galaxy Meta Knight or something? Do I fight like Galactica Knight or something? I have no damn clue. Something or whatever. But who's strong? Obviously Kirby's the strongest. Kirby has unlimited potential. That's just the way how this works. That's just the way how the game works. It's canon. Ah, look at... Alright, we're gonna press the win button again. Because clearly that just works. And they're dead. That's nuts. Look at that. Oh, I love that. That's amazing. Look at this beautiful Kirby stuff right now. Look at that mirror power, thinking it's hot shit. Absolutely not. See... So, what I gotta do right now, from what I'm trying to guess... I gotta... Ooh, yep. Oh. See ya. Oh, hey, I didn't even realize that there was a heal button. Oh, that's okay. This mini boss is dead. It doesn't even matter anymore. I like how I die and then I kill the bosses faster. Ah, I love it. Look at me just collect all that. Oh, this... Yeah! Is there a... Nope. Alright, I'm gonna summon one of my knights. There we go. So, I think we're getting up to Kracko right now. And I'm about to crack Kracko up. Get it? I think there's something up here. No? Yeah. I knew there was a little secret. Alright, let's see. Where is this little thing? 1-up. Okay, we got a 1-up. Is there anything else? Is anything else? There's a little boss fight. The problem? I don't know. I have no clue. But what I can definitely say is, I'm gonna heal. Look it. So I'm thinking that I'm guessing that this Meta Knight game is kind of like a boss rush, but that's okay. Oh no. Alright, come on, bitch. Oh, hey, no problem. Later, Corrupt Teddy. Glad you could stop by. Aw, my partner died. Oh, I didn't need him anyways. And King DDD is downed. Is Meta Knight just going around and shitting on people right now? What a unit. I like this. Okay, so we're on level 2 now. So what I'm trying to get... Alright, so... Let's see, so what I'm guessing is that level 2 means, like, Great Cave or something. I have no clue. But you know what? That's just how it has to be. Perfect. Oh, we're in Milk Save Progress? I would love to. Dynablade? Oh, this is a boss rush mode. So basically... So Meta Knight's going around and bullying people. I kind of like this. Oh, Sir Kibble, how dare you do that to me? That's my health. You know, alright. Learning his controls so far, I gotta say this. I just gotta say this, you know? Getting a little bit better at this game. I'm kind of digging Meta Knight right now. I'm liking him a little bit better than Kirby. It might be hard to swallow, but you know, there's something stylish about him. It's like you can almost do crazy combos. You know? There's something nice about it. Like, look at that. Oh yeah, look at that explosiveness. Ooh yeah, you gotta love it. And we're going up here. See, alright, what I want to get is, how can anybody be so stupid to, like, suck up, like, a sleepy, like, power guy? Like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, how? Like, how do you accidentally, like, do that? Like, who do you have to be or something? Who? What, his wings damage? Alright, this guy's kind of overpowered. That's... You know, he's kind of... Meta Knight's kind of a powerful dude. I'm not gonna lie. I'm digging this. I'm really digging this. Alright. What is it? What do I gotta do? Hey, super big wool boy, make sure you hydrate, by the way. Oh, look at that. Completely eviscerated. That boss is definitely gonna have to go see a proctologist later. Because I've never seen somebody get that anal devastated before. Oh, excellent. I'm glad you're getting some water. Let's get... I want some quick power right now. I gotta go fast. This is now a Sonic the Hedgehog game. We gotta go fast now. I don't know what the point of that was. But there's nothing of value for me going around and killing things unless I need to recharge that meter. So I guess the strategy is... The strategy for all of this is I need to go and I just need to complete the level. That's just simply it. Oh yeah, even side-scrollers are easier with him. Ah. This makes total sense to me now. Like... I'll say this, if I would definitely employ Meta Knight. I don't know how Kirby beats him. I really don't. Maybe Meta Knight's always been testing him? I don't have a clue. But he seems pretty competent to me, I don't know. Like, I don't think I've ever seen Meta Knight use Mach Tornado against you in any of the Kirby games. Because that would literally one-hit Kirby. I don't get this. This is strange to me. Yeah. I don't know why that chicken was chasing me. That's stupid. Oh, yeah, look at that. Ah, oh, yeah, get wrecked, bitch. That was it? Okay. Alright. You know what? The name of the game right now is to use... Whoa. The name of the game is to go fast. This is literally what this is. This is a Sonic game now. Heal. Heal and use meta quick. That's literally the meta. Get it? You guys get it? Literally the meta. That's so hilarious. I'm laughing so hard. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is Sonic Superstar Ultra right now. Like, I'll summon a guy. Yeah, it does have slopes. I didn't get the one up. Aw, that's... Oh well. And... Oh, hey, my partner character didn't jump in the lava and try to kill himself. Good, I'm very pleased. The AI has improved. Alright. I think when we see Dynablade, I'll definitely make sure that bird has seen its last supper. I'm gonna show Dynablade why the Popeye's chicken sandwich is probably the best chicken sandwich. Actually, no, I can't say that. It's a good chicken sandwich. It's not exactly the best, because I think Raising Cane's is better. But for what I can get right now, Popeye's is pretty decent. And the Waddly Dees are dead. And we are on the last level. No, we're not. Alright, we're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost about to kick Dynablade's ass. Oh, look at that. Hey, look at... I got a nice one-up. That is so nice. Now we get to go through the big lava pits. Kirby 6mm in height? Hell yeah, Kirby's a short thing. Kirby's short as hell. The only thing that... What? His sword attacks... Meta Knight's sword attacks cause fire? How powerful... How overpowered is this dude? Oh, you son of a bitch. You know what? I'm gonna heal for that. Like... He sends shockwaves where it turns into fire? No wonder why this guy was, like, the best Brawl player ever. Oh, yeah, let's get those one-ups. Yeah, you share it with me. Oh, yeah. I gotta be... This is a serious platforming area. I gotta make sure... I have to be careful. Just kidding. Not really. And I got... See, these cat things make sense why they get angry. But what I don't understand is why they make them into, like, these stupid... Oops. Ah, that's okay. See, what I don't get is... Why does everything seem easier when I don't have a partner? Alright. I got my carton of milk. Let's kill this stupid gerbil. And done. And we got the hammer bro. And... And done. Oh no, it's a gerbil. It's literally a gerbil. That's all it is. Anybody who tells you otherwise is wrong. It literally is a gerbil. It has the characteristics of a gerbil. It stinks like a gerbil. It's a gerbil. Come on, let me get Mach Tornado. Damn it. Oh! Am I actually gonna die on this easy-ass boss fight? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I'm at 0 points now. Well, ain't that just something? I got beaten by this little twerp. It's kind of... And I got my life back. Alright, come on. Now we are at Dynablade. I'm gonna have to fight this... This is gonna have to be fair and square. I definitely can't abuse Mach Tornado, but what I know I have to do is... I just gotta play smart. And that means attack as much as I can. Yeah, this bird is toast. I'm gonna be whipping its ass. This is what I think of your babies causing noise in Popstar. They're not welcome. Yeah, eat shit. Ah, look at that. And Meta Knight taught them how. Apparently he taught them how to fly. Which I don't know how that makes sense. How does that make sense? When did Meta Knight do this? What did they mean by that? Alright, we are on the Great Cave Offensive, I think. And of course, Meta Knight, like most people, just does not give a single Meta Knight has 4 arms, does he? Well, I mean, do you count his wings? Like, do you count his wings as different arms? Because, I mean, shit, you could probably do a couple of cool shit with it. Maybe? Probably. Okay. And we are now in... Oh, they turned the... Okay. You know, I have a lot to say about the Great Cave Offensive. It was, in my opinion, kind of a boring entry for me, personally, for Kirby games. Alright. The good news is, I don't have to hunt damn treasure. The even better news is, I move on directly to the next level. And there's no stupid mazes. At least I don't think so. Wait, did Meta Knight's sword just go through that block? Could Kirby do that originally? Could he? Huh. The SNES. This isn't the SNES, this is the DS. Alright, I forgot about this portion. This is like a mean little maze. Yeah, how could you I mean, this is the Steam version, so it has the definitive sound on it. I don't know what you're talking about. DS? Pfft. This is Steam. Don't you know they optimized this? I purchased this on the Steam sale. His wings cut that? Really? No shit. Well, Caleb? Well, hold on a second. Thank you, Karis, for the follow. Well, Caleb. Well, how's it going there? Let me shout you out in my perfectly misused Nightbot. Alright, hey, don't worry about it, bro. Well, apparently Nightbot doesn't want to work for me right now. Oh, never mind. Now it did. So how's it going there, Caleb? What were you doing? Ah, man, the stream's been going great. I'm playing the Steam version of Kirby right now. I'm playing as Meta Knight. I'm kind of whipping a lot of ass right now. Suffering and Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. That's what you gotta... Oh, I like that. I like it. Forbidden Memories. That's a good game. Well, you know, I'm glad that you had a good stream. That's perfect. So, what's going on, my fellow lifter buddy over there? I know you're one to hit the weights, Caleb. I might dabble a little bit in weights. It might be part of the royal regimen. Oh wait, I forgot to use the win button. Wait, did that not kill him? Oh, that's bullshit. Stupid boomer whale. Take that, bitch. The only two constants you got at this point? Nice. My three favorite... Ooh, my three favorite lifts. Alright, my favorite lift of all time, I'm gonna have to say it's the deadlift. It's what I'm the most proficient at. I also think it's the one that takes... I think it's the one that also takes the most skill and proficiency in order to get good at it. Also, it's very dependent on your leverages as well. My second favorite would have to probably be the bench press. I've been really liking it a lot lately. My bench frequency right now is about 5 times a week, with 2 variations, and I make sure that I take my frequency with it, and I ensure I don't go overboard with the amount of sets per reps per week, so I don't end up snapping myself. My least favorite, which is really not my least favorite, but I'd say my third, is probably have to be the squat. Yeah, it's a love-hate relationship. But yeah, those would have to be my 3. I love, 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 love the deadlift. I'm very, very good at it. My dream is to at least hit the 700-pound club. Bench press. If you want to get good at bench, all you literally have to do is get leverages and or... I completely agree. And, you know, the thing about deadlifts is it really depends, right? There's two different ways. You have your sumo deadlifts, and thank you for the follow, Caleb. But yeah, alright. I'm gonna go into lifting territory right now. It depends. It really depends, right? So with the conventional deadlift, you're working and utilizing your back musculature to an insane degree. But that doesn't necessarily mean hypertrophy-wise you're going to get a chiseled back. However, if you happen to be 600 plus pounds in the deadlift, or somewhere to a degree where you can rep out and do high volume, you might have a pretty well developed back. That's just my thoughts on that. But you also want to do other things. However, if you do sumo deadlifting, you probably have very, very well developed legs, massive hamstrings, an ass, and strong ass hips. But that's a double-edged sword. See, what I find a lot of people that they run into is, if you're going to be sumo deadlifting, and you do a lot of heavy squat variation, especially low bar squat, I want you to think about the frequency, the level of recovery with that lift, whether you are in a surplus, you're in maintenance, or if you are in a deficit. Think about the tension and think about the mechanical tension from both those two lifts on your hip flexors. That is absolutely nuts. So most of the time what happens is when people are not really exactly getting strong enough hypertrophy, because in order to get stronger, it's an ideal to have more muscle. That is the meta. If you are not big, and if you do not have muscle with any hypertrophy, and you do not look athletic or lean, your ability for absolute strength is going to plummet. That is just how it has to be. It's unfortunate, but that's just the way how current programming and everything goes. Especially if you want to take considerations with velocity training, which is what I believe that RTS is doing right now. I don't know much about it. I've only really used the RPE system along with, you know, the quote-unquote theoretical MRV, which isn't really theoretical. It's not in any type of scientific papers. But I don't know, that's up to you. But all I can say is, I think it really depends. I will say this, as a conventional deadlifter, I do think that conventional looks cooler than sumo. But I definitely cannot say that I would discount a good sumo deadlift. They can look really, really damn cool, especially if you're Christoph, you know, Sean Noriega, or, you know, any of the really top sumo deadlifters. But there's my little tangent about lifty lifts. Oh, hey, look, I massacred the boss. And Meta Knight's kicking ass. What about you, Caleb? What about yourself? What are your top 3 favorite lifts? Very curious. I know you're a masked rider, so I gotta ask. Does that motherfucker literally just sits in his little... What an edgy freak. Ah, calf raises. Calf raises are great. They're slow twitch muscle fiber, and they recover almost on the day, so you could hit those every single day of the week. Good choice. Alright. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Meta Knight, where the hell are you supposed to go? That's locked. Oh. Really, in all honesty, hypertrophy via growth is really all dependent on genetics. If you can recover from one lift, then you get stronger. Ah, overhead press. What's your best overhead press strength? What's your best OHP? I use OHP as part of my front delt hypertrophy. Did you reach like 135 like it's usually everybody's goal to put those big old wheelies on there? Oh yeah. God, I hate Great Cave Offensive. I'm getting really offended by this. Weight conversions? Hey, I know both kg and I know both pounds. You're talking to an IPF elitist powerlifter. I wouldn't be royalty if I didn't have some elitism. I mean, shit, it's part of the brand, right? You gotta have a little bit of arrogance. It's not that great. Well, listen. Overhead press... Shoulder muscles get really strong over time, so there's nothing for you to really worry about. Alright, Meta Knight, whip its ass. Wham bam rock, more like wham bam dead. Eat shit, motherfucker. And done. What, and really curious too, how long current routine is 3x8 on front OHP is 50 kg and back, so you do behind the neck overhead press. So you work on your rear delts. What other shoulder work do you do? Yeah, Meta Knight. Let's get him. Let's get him, you sick, twisted sword freak. So 3x8. Very interesting. How often do you jump up in weight? When do you deload? Is this based on RPE or do you percent? What's up, Kaede? Welcome. We're talking about lifting right now, so I thought it'd be better for you to come over in here. Don't want to get them too uneven. Side raises every other workout day. If I may make a suggestion to your programming, what I would do is... Here's the thing about rear delts. You can hit rear delts every single day and they'll recover. Like, you can beat the shit out of them. I would literally add in band pull-aparts if you're afraid about that level of frequency to add upon your rear delts. But you could probably recover after even doing 30 to 40 sets plus a week. So let me tell you something, Caleb. There's a little theory, right? This isn't cited by any source whatsoever. This is just a bunkle junk science term made by Mike Israetel from Renaissance. So there's a thing, right? Ah, Shaco tells you to. Good choice. Well, I was just gonna say this. So there's this thing, it's called maximum recoverable volume. And... damn, do I have to fight myself? Come on, Meta Knight, let's beat some ass. Alright, so there's this thing, it's called maximum recoverable volume. It's the most maximum threshold you theoretically can recover from beatdowns that you give yourself. However long these programming blocks last, however long they can tend to be... nah, you don't need to go on a diet. You need to gain more muscle. Knowing your body composition right now, Kaede, I think you should be okay. I think there's nothing for you to worry about. But yeah, so what maximum recoverable volume is? MRV. So say I have blocks, right? Let's make this linear. I start off my first week with RP7. And let's just say I'm doing like, I don't know, like 4 sets of 8. Next week I increase that to 10. And then I increase that to RP around 8. And that's basically how I feel... ooh, damn, that was fast. But the thing is, I'm also increasing my set length too. And depending on the type of block I'm running, I either add sets to failure, or maybe I even add a little bit more. Or maybe by the end of the week, I add metabolite training. So the idea of it is, you essentially beat your body... oh, hey man, no, thank you again for the raid, Caleb. Take it easy, my friend, and happy lifting. I hope you get your OHP up even further. Godspeed. Keep up the lifting there, brother. You want to go squat right now? I think it's a good idea, Kaede. I completely, wholeheartedly... I'm glad that you like to go lift. I think lifting is fantastic. Ah, yeah. Just look... oh, that down attack does so much extra DPS. Look at that. Whew. You're in school. Wait, right now? You're in school right now? Isn't school, like, almost over for you for this semester, though? Ain't that just all messed up? That's right, you're almost... Kaede, you're almost free. You're almost free from school until art school. I can't believe it. Look at you. You're gonna be in art school having a blast. When have you... you know what? I haven't seen a stream from you in quite a bit. Is that because you've been busy doing some personal stuff? You got a whole timer going. I bet you're really excited for that. I'm excited for you. Yeah! Yeah, when are we gonna get those? When are we gonna get those Miss Ghost Kaede art streams? Or have you been too busy with a little bit of personal stuff? Alright, come on, Wispy Woods. I'm about to wispy your ass. And he should be dead. Can you believe life? Life does happen to be like that, huh? Oh, I forgot about that. You know what? Just, all you gotta do sometimes is just do you. That's all that matters. Just like myself. I just be me. And I just happen to cause a lot of anguish in places that I quite enjoy. Yeah, I know, you've been really absent on Twitter. The last thing I saw you do on Twitter was tag me for like a stuffed animal post. Oh yeah, no, that's okay. Do what you gotta do. Look at that. Meta Knight is so powerful. Isn't that cute? I hope you win that frog, by the way. I even gave you a banger image for that one. I made sure to only reply with the best kind of content that I can. Come on. Stupid Bonker Brothers. All you are just a bunch of 2-bit Mario Bros. You know. Oh, hey, Ada. Yeah, Meta Knight is kind of a badass, isn't he? Yeah, Kaede, can you show everybody in here what you were trying to aim for in your little thing that you tagged me in? You like my ferret posting. I like my ferret posting too. Is Meta Knight the best Kirby? You know, I would say he is. So far, he's kind of overpowered. I feel like I'm playing Virgil and Kirby right now. Like, I almost feel like I want to turn on some, like, Super Robot Wars. You know what OG song that I've been listening to a lot lately? I've been listening to a lot of Jam Project, but I've also been kind of listening to Fairy Dancing. Like, if anybody knows that, yeah, let me tell you, it hits really hard sometimes. Oh, look at that post. And there's me posting a bit of a few rascally... Yeah, frogs are just so adorable, aren't they? Alright, Meta Knight, where am I gonna go off to? Oh, I'm gonna get attacked. Is that how it's gonna be, huh? Well... Ah, hey! I'm gonna summon a little helper right now. You know what? I'm gonna heal. You know, the unfortunate part about this thing, everybody, is I would love to, that frog is definitely worth fighting for, I'd say. I definitely would like to play on the, quote-unquote, the remastered Steam version for this. I would love to play 2-player with this, but I don't think that Steam really made a version where you could do 2-player. It's a damn shame. Really. So yeah, I know, right? Look at me. I can't believe I'm in the incline. I'm literally pissing myself. Jesus. Oh yeah. The amount of... You know, I've learned... Oh, you missed the Australian vampire, don't you? Ah, don't worry. She's busy with school. Oh, I died. That's disappointing. I gotta say, you know, there's two different ways to shitpost. There's one type of way to shitpost where you have to make it digestible by the masses. And then there's another type of shitpost where you completely shit on other people. You gotta have a good balance, I feel. The masses who enjoy the shitpost generally will think that saying like the word P as a tweet is absolutely epic. And then there's more clever ones. It all depends on how well you strategize it. And next boss. Yeah, can you imagine tweeting out P and then getting like 50 engagements from Twitter and people thinking that's just like the best thing ever? It's so surprising, but it really just goes to show how like short some people's attention spans are. Especially when you make things definitely you feel... why would you feel out of the loop? All you literally have to do is just make some dumb tweet and say, hey everybody, how's it going? I'm about to take a dump. And then you'll have a bunch of people going, oh my gosh, wow, that's so funny. I'm laughing. I'm having such a great time with that. Nobody's ever out of the loop on Twitter. That's just how it has to be. Also, by the way, Touhou 18 got released. Touhou 18 got released. I'm going to be playing that game. We'll see how bad at bullet hell games. Oops. Well, I really don't like this boss fight. I really, really, truly don't. You know what? I'm using Mach Tornado to beat the shit out of it. Ah. Satisfying. What is what, Kaede? My attention span just died for like 10 seconds and I just had like short-term memory loss. What's going on? I forgot. What did I say? Oh, Touhou! Oh, it's nothing but a fantastic game made by a guy that really likes to drink beer. And, you know, I'm not sure how to feel. Like, I liked some of the designs. They're basically just a bunch of very, very frilly dressed characters that are rather cute. I try to stream every single Sunday at Touhou. Good series to get into. It's reclined right now. Well, here, let me tell you a little bit about it. Touhou was founded upon this one guy that programmed his own game. Patchy is best Touhou. Patchy is a good Touhou. She is one of my emojis. Let's see. Let me shitpost her a little bit. You know, I will say this. She has one of my favorite Zune arts. Oh, I love that one. I love that. But I can definitely say this. My top 3 is Remy, Sakuya, and Yuka. But I do like Patchy. I do think she's great. I agree with you, Era. But, so what Touhou is... Mima? Sorry about that. With the way how Zune's going... Alright, this is gonna get into my original tangent. I think Zune... I already destroyed this lobster. PC98 Chads here, you better believe we got some Lotus Land story. Highly responsive to memes. We got Mystic Square going on. We got those beautiful remixes. And if we really want to be epic, we can talk about how Concealed the Conclusion is probably one of the best, if not almost canon, Touhou games. Like, I personally want to play Genius. I've actually beaten Kamajo Densetsu 2 on here. I've, like, wanted to personally play Genius of Sapphiros. But, I don't know. It's such a long RPG game. But, here's my original tangent, right? I don't know how to feel about the Centipede boss for Touhou 18. I do like the Touhou 6 boss design. And I do love Sakuya's pantyhose. Like, I'm glad they brought her back, but her bullet pattern is so... It's a little interesting. It's weird. Not sure how to feel about it, but I guess if I play her more, I'll probably get used to it. But yeah, I think what Zune should do is, I think he should actually kind of, like, bring back some of the old characters. Now, I'm not saying that the Scarlet Devil Mansion crew is the epitome and the best Touhou has ever been, but I'm gonna say that the Scarlet Devil Mansion crew is probably the best that Touhou's ever been. The most content, the best characters, and, you know, there are no silly gimmicks with embodiment. But some people like to... I know that there's like a toss-up. Some people think that Perfect Cherry Blossom was the best. Shit, I even know somebody who said that Imperishable Night was the best. And Imperishable Night was damn easy. All I know is my hardest game that I've ever had a problem with was Subterranean Animism. That actually gave me a problem. But yeah, I think Zune, really, I think he should take some of his older characters, instead of expanding it, and making the population of Gensokyo just bloated up. I think he should take his time and, you know what? Reintroduce some old characters, like maybe bring Mima back. Even though I think the running gag that everybody can feel Mima in their bones right now is kind of funny. But I don't know. Flesh out your other characters a little bit more. Like, Wild and Horned Hermit is probably one of the best Toho mangas. God, I love it. Katzen is literally such a wonderful character, too. Marissa's origins. Marissa's a bitch. Come on. Marissa is such a bitch of a character. Like, she's great, don't get me wrong, but she, like, legitimately, she's such a bully. She's funny. Ah, that only makes me just want to get that. Welcome back, Super Big O Boy. That really only makes me want to get that Marissa Dolphy even more. Like, PC98, best PC, yep. You know what? They don't make those PC98s like they used to. The 88s? I don't know about the PC 88s, though. Come on. And done. I didn't get the fight Meta Knight, huh? Huh, interesting. Good night, sweet prince of a plane. May the flight of the angels carry thee on thy way. But yeah, I think Zune should revisit. Maybe he should make an Imperishable Night type game again. He needs to make Toho back in the incline. Oh, fanfiction reading time. Dipper goes to... Alright, hold on. Alright, Dipper go... Let me grab that one up. I'll read it. Okay, we got the original. Alrighty, I got this one up. Let's see, I'm grabbing it. Yes, everybody, it is now time to read fanfiction. Let me just... Sorry, Kirby. Forgive me, I'm gonna have to mute you for a little bit. Alright. Let's try let's see if I can... Yeah, could you imagine? Can you imagine if Zune actually remade Toho? Like, if you remade the PC98 games and made them a little bit canonized? Isn't that like the big old game developer meme right now? Everybody's making some kind of reboot, remaster, because they don't have the ingenuity to create something new. Is that what... Yeah, we're doing fanfiction reading right now. Dipper goes to Taco Bell. Alright. Let's just say this. I think the worst fanfiction that I've read on here was probably when Ron was... I think somebody told me to read this. Ron was, like, screwing Hedwig and then shoved up his, his chopped off head up his ass. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes, everybody. Alright. Dipper goes to Taco Bell. It was a normal day in Gravity Falls, Oregon. Well, as normal as Gravity Falls gets. Anyways, Dipper Pines was reading his book, and Mabel, his twin sister, was wondering what he was doing. Dipper, are you gonna keep your nose buried in that strange book of yours all summer? You've gotta go out. Have an adventure, Mabel exclaimed. You say those things with my royal tongue? I do it because I'm different than a typical prince. I'm a pragmatic prince. My pragmatism knows no bounds. See, most princes will do things in a very regal way. I do things in a whatever means necessary kind of way. If I gotta be a little bit potty-mouthed, then so be it. Then everybody else has to be potty-mouthed. I just look a little bit better than everybody else when I do things like this. Okay, stop. You gotta listen. As you may have guessed, this is not the actual story. Just hear me out. Please, for the love of God, hear me out. Your life depends on it. You probably heard rumors about this story and came here looking for it, but lucky, the rumors are true. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is so good. Wait, is this the real one? I'm trying to... This better be the real link. No, that's not the original. I want the original. This better be the original. Okay. I forgot that there's a bunch of copycats for this. Oh, Luffy, I'm doing pretty good. I'm about to read a very, very cursed fanfiction. Yeah, like the... Come on, where's that original? Come on, let's see. Wait warmly, everybody. I'm seeing a bunch of copycats pop up. Ah, Ada, I got to the same link as you did. Okay. Ah, there we go. Medium-sized dick. Alright, perfect. Alright, everybody, here it is. Dipper goes to Taco Bell. Alright. It was a normal day in Gravity Falls, Oregon. Well, as normal as Gravity Falls gets. Anyways, Dipper Pines was reading his book, and Mabel, his twin sister, was wondering what he was doing. Dipper, are you gonna keep your nose buried in that strange book of yours all summer? You gotta go out. Have an adventure, Mabel exclaimed. Not now, Dipper said quietly. I'm trying to decode this. He was looking at a cryptogram that said XSLFA QBE QXZL YBII. Dipper was officially stumped. He could not figure out what it meant, and it seemed very mysterious to him. Oh boy. Gee, I wonder what's gonna happen next. Grunkle Stan is gonna take us to the diner for lunch, Dipper, Mabel exclaims. Dipper, however, was not in the mood for the diner. He was publicly humiliated the last time he went, and he thought the food wasn't very good anyway. Mabel, I don't want to go to the diner, Dipper said solemnly. I want to go somewhere else. But there really isn't nothing else in town. Olness, count the Taco Bell near the forest. Mabel replied. Taco Bell? Dipper's ears perked up, but he had never eaten at a Taco Bell before. Ever since last week, he had a craving for Mexican food for some reason. Why don't we go to Taco Bell today, Dipper asked. Taco Bell? Crunkle Stan questioned. Why'd you want to go there? It smells like a bathroom when it gets clogged. I had my heart set on pancakes, Mabel moaned. Listen, you can go to Taco Bell if you want to, but don't come crying to me when you smell like expired onions. Fine, I will, Dipper said harshly. Don't let the door hit you on the way out, Grunkle Stan said. But he was exiting the mystery shack. The door hit him on the way out. Ha 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 ha, said Grunkle Stan. He was laughing. So anyways, Mabel and Grunkle Stan went to the diner, while Dipper tried to find the Taco Bell. He'd brought with him his book and couple bucks, but finding the Taco Bell was harder than he previously thought. He'd been looking around town for what seemed like days. The Mystery book wasn't helping him either, until he saw a flicker of a sign in the forest. He went into that forest. Why would there be a Taco Bell in the forest, Dipped asked himself, after hiking for about an hour. Dipped finally got to the Taco Bell, but it sure didn't look like any Taco Bell he'd ever seen. It was surrounded by a barrage of giant oak trees in an open field, completely different from the rugged terrain of the Oregon forest. The open field was covered with at least 3 layers of pine needles, which got the attention of Dipper. He stuck his hand into the pine needles. Ow! Dipper shouted. A pine needle poked him. It hurts. The restaurant, Taco Bell, looked like a silo. Sort of, well, it was very cylindrical. The outside had rusty picnic tables, and looked like no one had used it at all. Dipper walked up to the restaurant's door. Should I go in there? Dipper asked himself. I'm starting to have second thoughts. Why is there a small, desolate Taco Bell in this forest, miles from the nearest road? But I guess it's my only option. Mabel and Grunkle Stan are probably done with lunch right now. And they were. Mabel wondered why Dipper hadn't come back yet, but Grunkle Stan didn't give a damn. So Dipper entered the restaurant, but he was relieved to see that the interior was normal, except for its high ceiling. There were also no customers inside, but Dipper thought that was normal, considering how the franchise was so isolated. He went up to the counter. There was only one cashier working the registers, a very old, slightly deaf, bored out of his skull cashier. Okay, I guess. I'll have a taco then, Diaper said. Oh. I can't believe that he's having a taco so far. This is just, this story is just getting so amazing. Wow, I wonder what's going to happen next. Dipper decided. He approached the register. Excuse me, we only got tacos, the cashier interrupted. Oh, okay, I guess I'll have a taco then. What'd you say? The cashier yelled. I said I want a taco, Dipper yelled back. Oh, okay then, Kahir said, and then went back in for a few minutes. When he came out, he was carrying Dipper's taco. That'll $1, the cashier said. Dipper gave him the money and went to go sit down at the least grimiest table. He bit into hot, juicy, spicy taco filled with thick, pure meat, mild, tantalizing black beans, and sour, fluffy sour cream. He enjoyed the single bite of that perfectly cooked taco and still tasted it in his mouth after he swallowed it. But then, he was about to bit into it a second time. He felt a churning movement inside his body. Something that he felt often. Uh-oh, Dipper said. Then rushed to find the lavatory. Man, that really went through me, Dipper said to himself. For some reason, the bathrooms were hidden in a corner, far from the counter, and far from the table he was sitting at. When he walked in, he found that the bathrooms were surprisingly clean for a fast food restaurant. Anyway, the Dipper found this suspicious. All the stalls were full. And no one was using the urinals. But right on cue, someone walked out of the stall. Dipper didn't pay much attention to who walking out. But he's wearing all black, had a plastic bag with him. Dipper just had to go. Unfortunately, he didn't make it in time. He checked his pants and found the worst of all. Diarrhea, Dipper said. Ugh! He was about to leave the stall when he noticed a bulge in his pants. He touched the bulge, and once he touched it, it was exactly what it was. It was an erection. He found himself completely aroused after touching it. He started to do it some more. Eventually, he was ready hardcore masturbate, but he didn't realize what was arousing him. But he knew he was aroused. He took off his blue shorts, soiled underwear, revealing his medium-sized but not small pecker. The tip was bright red, like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Dipper decided to yank his Johnson faster and harder. The 5-incher with an explosion of semen. The cum got all over the walls of the toilet. Dipper felt proud. He'd creamed himself for the first time, but he was upset that it was not over Wendy. Nah, Dipper thought. All this is not enough for me. I need to release all of this. With his erection still active, Dipper began yanking his penis again. It was much quicker. Dipper cummed quicker. It was a bigger release than the last time. It began to rain Dipper's seed. Dipper felt more proud than last time. His heart burst from all the droplets of cum falling down from the ceiling. He felt happy as he felt on the day of the first snowfall of last year. I'll get to insulting you later for about a straight minute, bitch. Actually, you know what? Here's your redeem. I'm insulting you by reading this. He stuck out his tongue to taste the cum, shining from faulty fluorescent lighting in bathroom. He tasted it and thought that it was one of the best tasting things in the world. Better than the largest chocolate bar, better than the rarest pig, and better than the taco he was having earlier. By now he couldn't stop. He couldn't leave now and miss out on this great masturbation adventure. He wanted to taste the cum. He scraped a handful of it off of the stall and tasted it in his dirty, wet mouth. He grabbed another, and another, and another, and he's getting more aroused by consuming the cum, and released another so that's what it was all coming from, Dipper said to himself, cum all over his face. And Dipper came up with a solution to get more hardcore adult masturbation experience. He was going to put it in action. He tilted his head down, sat in the cum-covered ground, grabbed his hardened Johnson, stuck it in his mouth. Once it was firmly in, Dipper began to suck on the very hard rod. He sucked it like it was a lollipop. He got the county fair a while back. It tastes a lot like it too. The legs were so expertly over his shoulder that he could have been a gymnast. The more he sucked on his hard dick, the more aroused his legs shook. Oh my gosh. I wonder what's going to happen next, everybody. Can you believe that? Uh-oh. Oh my. Eventually, just when he was going to give out, he came into his mouth. It was the best thing he ever experienced it, and kept performing fellatio on himself. As he was stimulating himself, he accidentally fell over his side. He broke from his penis and cummed on the floor. The floor was in so much of Dipper's cum that he started to make a snow angel in the cum, or a cum angel. He was eating some in process, but then he looked to his side immediately. Became so hard the red tip was touching the short pubic hair. He saw what was causing it. He saw it was dark brown feces. He held his underwear, which was covered in cum-filled floor, marveled at its erotic beauty. The feces were so beautifully ejaculated, so smooth, sicky brownies, so perfectly they felt Dipper's white hands. He wanted his shit. He held the brown underwear like a fish in a lure, put his sticky white lips in the sticky brown feces, tongue, rubbing it all over his tidy whities, making a brownish white mess. He was biting onto it, sucked it all out of his mouth. It was more stimulating than ever before. He now knew that he didn't need Wendy or Mabel, or any of the other girls in Gravity Falls. All he needed was his big pile of Taco Bell dump shit. He took a scoop of feces. He had a lot of diarrhea. He began to spread it all over himself. Every time he spread the crap, he was getting more and more aroused. Once his dick came completely brown, he came again. It filled up all the spots in the stall that weren't covered in Dipper's cum. Once again, Dipper took big scoops of cum and consumed it in large gulps. Now Dipper had to put down his brown, sticky feces all over his dick again. And boy did he do a good job. The brown stuff was all over external genitals and testicles. He had cummed a few times here or there. Now his beautiful brown genitals needed to be cleaned, but Dipper didn't have any cleaning supplies, so he had to suck it off. He brung his massive erection to his mouth and began to clean it. This time he made it very clear to lick the feces off with his tongue as soon as his tongue touched it. He came. He was having the most fun he's ever had in that bathroom stall, and forgot who he was, where he lived, and where he was. And all that was just joy that was his mind on that sweet cum. He thought, what a great idea. Dipper took a scoopful of diarrhea, a scoopful of cum, and put it in the toilet. He flushed it. Before it went all the way down, he grabbed a wet pile of shit and cum and stuck it in his mouth. Dipper was consuming all the shit, the cum and toilet water. It tasted great. He kept on doing it for God knows how long. And all the times, he hit his head against the toilet rim. Dipper's brain must have been knocked out of place because this time, instead of putting the shit in cum, he started to lather it up on his dick again. He wanted more of his Johnson. That would be a fatal mistake. Once it covered again, he began sucking. But did it too hard. And he was sucking and coming. He accidentally bit on his dick. As soon as he tasted the blood, he broke out of coitus and his lacerated dick. He saw a mix of blood and cum coming out of it like a lava, his erectile Johnson muscle pointing out. Dipper grabbed it, grimaced in pain. He winced, looked horrified, snapped it all out, and tried to figure a solution to his unfortunate castration. I know, right? This story's getting really epic, isn't it, everybody? He put out some more diarrhea and cum on it. But he didn't stop bleeding. Dipper spit on the piece of dick that he bit off. You can't hear me, Index. Everybody else can. I don't know why you can't. No matter how many times he tried to reattach it, they all failed. Dipper was licking the blood off and did not try to stop it, but blood was coming out faster than he could lick. He was now in ultimate pain and felt nothing like this. He screamed as loud as he could and felt like no one could hear him. He's screaming louder and louder. Help! I bit my dick off! He was going insane. He started to bang against the stall, screaming help as loud as he could yell. After a stall, the banging was louder. The loudest thunderstorm. No one came for help. The Dipper was alone in the bathroom, alone in the stall with his beloved dick, nowhere near death. Unfortunately, he was near death. After one final blow to the head, now screaming was as silent as Christmas Eve, he fell to the floor, eyes turned skyward, and fell in a mix of his own blood, cum, and shit. At the Mystery Shack, Mabel was feeling very worried about Dipper, so she went off to try and find him. She went off into the forest first. She knew where it was, and surprisingly got there in less time than Dipper. As she found into the newly cleaned door, she immediately noticed the once-bitten taco on one of the tables and immediately knew it was Dipper's. Mabel rushed into the men's bathroom. She used to like the urinals, and rushed in the random stalls. It was her brother's. Look how messy the stall was, and it was used to do the deed. Her pink sneakers were sticky from stepping in the reddish-brown mess of fluids. She walked around the messy stall for a bit and saw the most horrid sight she could imagine. Dipper's corpse. Mabel was welled up in tears at sight of it and began to cry. As she was crying, she sat down in a pile of blood, feces, and cum and looked at Dipper's lifeless face. Oh, Dipper, Mabel through her tears. Let me clean that white stuff off your lips. Mabel brought Dipper's head up to hers and kissed him. After pulling out of the kiss, Mabel enjoyed it, and uh-oh. She got the Taco Bell demon. She didn't want to let go of Dipper. No, not now. Just when he died. It was her brother, after all. She held Dipper's naked corpse. I know, right? This is getting really high octane. She held Dipper's naked corpse in her arms. She felt a tingling feeling in herself. A secret, dirty side. No one would care if we just did it, right? He's dead, and I know one would know in the restroom stall, Mabel thought. She immediately came with an answer. She pulled Dipper's head up to her head and kissed him again. Only it was a French kiss. Once Mabel was done, she put the body on the floor, and then Mabel got down on the fluid cover floor too. Mabel started going into a crazy frenzy with Dipper that made it look like Dipper was alive. Tongue went into Dipper's mouth, scraping the feces and the cum off the roof of it. Mabel was shaking even more now that her tongue was reaching and touching Dipper's. She unzipped her jeans slowly and slid them off, and then threw them at the wall, and she stuck there from the cum. And then she revealed her vagina, all virgin, and took Dipper's corpse, not noticing eternally bleeding penis, and brought it closer to her cervix. She rubbed herself for arousal purposes before she put it in, and once his dick was firmly put in, she finally felt joy in her life. She lost it. She finally lost it. She squealed in happiness and started to French kiss Dipper harder. Her tongue almost touched Dipper. Oh, Her tongue almost touched Dipper's uvula. She's holding up in the lacerated dick in her vagina. And sloshing her tongue around Dipper's mouth, she kept pulling in and out with Dipper's stick. Blood was getting all over her walls. And not noticing one bit. She did not want to leave the body. Not now. She would kill herself, it could mean, if they could be in coitus forever. If only Dipper could kiss her back. After what seemed like hours, it would mostly fit. Mabel finally looked down on the pretty messed up dick. Mabel could not look away at it. It was now swollen to the size of her head. A whole mix of rainbow colors, spewing lifeless cum. Mabel vomited on it. It only made it worse. It grew bigger and bigger. "Oh, Dipper," she said softly. Then Mabel started to scream. She was horrified at the sight of it. She started to barf again and tried to put up a mix of blood, cum, vomit, and feces on the dick. It didn't work out. She tried to suck it all, but found herself enjoying the sucking, the taste of the penis blood. She kept on sucking that penis blood and fondling that dead, erect Dipper penis muscle. She was ecstatic. She was more happy than she's ever been, more happy than she was before. She was squealing with delight. The stall door started to crack. Mabel took notice of this. The stall door started to open. It wasn't locked. She started to get nervous. She wanted to go to jail for necrophilia. She bit off more than she could chew. She was an only child. She got too ahead of herself and was lusting after her twin brother for so long. If it was the police, she had no hope. She hoped it was just another Taco Bell employee who would listen to her and help her out. The stall door finally burst open. Standing in front of it was a man dressed in black. He had a Taco Bell logo sewn on his left of his fleece jacket. He is wearing squeaky shoes and squeak across the bathroom floor. He's wearing dark sunglasses. The mysterious man walked up to the two of them slowly. Mabel stood on her feet, fear and blood on her face. The man stared at Mabel for a long time and finally said, "Are you supposed to be in this bathroom, young lady?" Mabel was in horror now. She turned to face Dipper's naked, violated, dead body, turned to face the man. "Mister, I didn't intend to do this with my brother," Mabel said, with tears in her eyes. The man brought himself closer to Mabel's face. "Sir, you're in my personal space," Mabel tried to manage. The man was expecting a red spot on Mabel's cheek for several seconds. The man touched the spot, trailed his finger in it, put the finger in his mouth. "Blood," the man whispered to himself. What did you say, sir?" "Little girl, do you know what that is on your cheek?" Mabel repeated. It was blood. "And blood being on your cheek? Have you developed, shall we say, desired taste for it?" The man asked back. Mabel did not notice the retractable chisel in his right hand. Yes, I didn't mean to Shh, the man quieted her. "If you like the addicting taste of it, why didn't you say so?" And without warning, the man cut her across the face with this chisel. She screamed out in the pain of it. Blood started to pour out of the diagonal cut, almost covering her. "You can look it up. Your blood probably tastes better than that other kid's," the man said, pointing the Dipper. The man gave another cut across. She screamed again, louder this time. "Now you can get the blood." The man went into her neck, pulled out the 3 vocal cords. The man stretched the cords out and jumped rope with them. Oh, man. And went slashing Mabel even further when her face was cut. So many times her nose fell off. The man decided it was time for... He then took out a bigger knife and then was going after Mabel right in the eyebrows. The man gripped the knife's handle, still looked over there, kept on making a deep cut, put all of his strength into it, and decided to make the hardest part. He tried to do on the right of the skin, but sadly did not do the job that he liked. Mabel's was now... Oh, yeah, this is going definitely the same way that Ron's fanfiction was going. Mabel's head was now lobbed off. The top of the skull was exposed, and violently, so you could see her brain inside of the skull. Dug up pieces of muscle and flesh were stick to Mabel's scalp, so the man decided to lob them off. It was now thin as skin, full of Mabel's hair. Scalped and toward the door. It was to be his prize. He still kept for himself. The man was prepared for the rest of the body. What he wanted to do is make it rain, not water as you may think. He wanted to make it rain something else. He got down the Mabel's blood-covered chest, decided not to fully, and grabbed it, and decided to cut off Mabel. Oh my. Now, now we get to get into the best part about that. Now we get to get a little bit of improv. Some of this stuff is a little too hot for Twitch TOS, so wait warmly, I'm going to have to improv the best. I did this for another one. Once he was done, everything started to come out like an old faithful geyser. He was amazed by the sight of the fountain of red Kool-Aid and began to dance around it in the stall, as if he was just skip-a-doodle-ah all over the fluids that were on the floor. When the Kool-Aid was starting to flow a little less slowly, the man moved to the legs. The man then hung this unfortunate person's body portions next to the scalp, and they were his prize too. He started to then dissect another portion. He started to cut faster than a race car driver on a smooth asphalt track. He was cutting cuts faster than Virgil's judgment cuts in DMC5 after pulling them off in succession. And right then, an unfortunate area was exposed. This time, we're only attached by a thin string of what it needs to be known as cartilage. And then he moved further and further as the knife decided to go and cut further. Every little single toes. The entire body was losing so much Kool-Aid that, oh no, I can't believe this. It started to flatten out like a depressed potato. The place where it was mostly coming out was, of course, the feet. Now, in the Taco Bell fleece jacket, splattered with Kool-Aid on it, unfortunately, which is a result of having a red dye, dug the knife into the left foot again, and began to make another carving, what he did on the scalp. He did it much better than what he did normally. Now, we just saw a big butchery of all kinds of body parts. The red Kool-Aid was covering her chest, and the man had actually had a soul. He didn't want to subject this person to misery that she was about to endure, so he took the long katana and did a samurai's burial right in the center of the chest as red Kool-Aid poured out. And it was very beautiful. Once most of it was done spewing, he got down and then decided to go even further beyond. While in the cock cave, the man was now rotating it like he was carving up a pumpkin dinner. And then as he was cutting the walls in there of the egg chamber, the tip of it finally got inside, and he very carefully snipped every single one of the reproductive organs. It was a hard job, but he had to be careful. He'd done so many times before, but today wasn't his best day. He accidentally slit some of the sides inside that area, and the muscle surrounding it. The man was very embarrassed. Shit, I hope nobody will notice that, he said to himself. He took the knife out of the area with two of his prizes, as if he won an amusement park game, with a Kool-Aid covered blade from Kellogg's. But since the knife's handle was covered in more blood than it was normally, he accidentally let it slip, and it dug into Mabel's right shoulder. Perfect, the man said ominously. He got out a pair of vinyl gloves, as if he was a surgeon. And then he decided to take that little plastic knife. Alright, see you Friday. And then he felt great pride. He felt that he could easily achieve his goal now. So he went on the other side of Mabel's nearly skinny body and decided to go have another go. Mabel's body was now almost flat due to the entire loss of red Kool-Aid. The man tasted some of it. It seems it was filled with sugar water, just like the instructions said. Now, unfortunately, he did the same thing with her legs, and they felt like they were getting easier and easier to lob off. Embracing what was left, he hugged it, and he licked off the remaining Kool-Aid. He put the body where it belonged, in a little bit of a freezer bag as like a goodie. Another one couldn't hurt, the man said to himself as he started to cut off the other person. He did it in the same order, in the same manner as Mabel's. It was done quickly, and all the bag was as well. Now, it was time to clean up, and as you can imagine, the bathroom stall was a big mess of Kool-Aid. The man got out a big chisel and started the chisel to come off the walls and into the bag, and took a long while, about 2 or 3 hours. Once it was done, he needed to clean the floor. So he went outside the stall and he got a mop that he had with him the whole time. He mopped up the whole mess of the floor and into the bag until the rooms and walls looked respectable, for a fast food anyway. The man got out of the toilet cleaner and cleaned the toilet, and because it was more messier than the stall itself, after a few minutes, the toilet cleaning was over, and the stall was as clean as a new car. It smelled like it too. The man left the bathroom, and stall waited, ready for the next victim. He got out of the bathroom and went to the back kitchen of Taco Bell. He got near a machine. It was an odd-looking machine, had a crank on the side, a funnel on top, and something shaped like a taco on the side near a conveyor belt. Why do I have to do everything myself? The man questioned. He hung up his Kool-Aid stained jacket and sunglasses, revealing his Taco Bell employee uniform. It was spotless. Once the bag was half empty, he kept putting more parts in it, and this time he turned the crank. Once the bag was empty, it popped out 2 tacos. They weren't really tacos. They were actually human body parts in the shape of tacos. They went down the conveyor belt, and the employee, using spray cans, began to spray body parts. Once they got to the Taco Bell tissue paper at the end of the conveyor belt, they looked like genuine tacos. The man grabbed the tacos, wrapped in tissue paper, and went to the front of the counter. He handed it to the old man cashier and went back to the depths of the kitchen. Here's your taco, sir, the cashier said to the fat customer. You're welcome, Seuss said, handing the cashier the money. Alright, the end. Ah, hey, Era. Thank you for the follow. You kneel. Well, I'm glad that you guys enjoyed that. Perfect. Unfortunately, I will say this. I did have to kind of improv a little bit of it. I tried to keep it as true to traditional, but, unfortunately. How do you rate the writing? Thanks for the tier 1 sub, why not? Let's see. Well, I think it's probably about, hey, listen, I tried to keep it as true to the original as I possibly could. Obviously, replacing here and there parts right over there. Like, I want to make sure I keep this video uploaded so I can set it to YouTube. But it's pretty good. That was pretty cursed. I gotta say, it's probably up on par with Ron's Secret. Like, Ron's Secret had kind of like a poetic justice kind of end. Ron ended up in an insane asylum after, like, he did all kinds of, like, grotesque kind of, like, messed up shit with Hedwig's corpse and stuff. Except he reanimated Hedwig constantly. But, that was pretty good. I think another good one that I read another one on my stream. I read one about Sonic. And, he ended up dying. You need to improve and try to hold your laugh better. I know. It's so hard sometimes. Like, when you're reading stuff like that, you just gotta get a little bit of a giggle, right? You just can't help yourself. It's just too hilarious. But yeah, let's see. I probably have to rank it up there with that. They're probably about on the same par. It makes you wonder, what about that story? You gotta think. What made them? What about the body parts made them want to just get massive erections and start coming all over the place, huh? I don't know. Seems pretty tricky if you ask me. But definitely on par with Ron's Secret. There's a Sonic Comment 1 where I think Sonic is at Femboy Hooters that I've read on stream before, and I know Sonic dies at the end of it, and yeah. There's also a really, really, really clever one with actually really good artwork with, I think it's a Sephiroth x Winnie the Pooh one. I really like that one. It's pretty safe for work, but it's also pretty well written. But, they're probably some of the good ones. I really do love myself a good old cursed fanfiction. That's why I have that button there. But by the way, why not? Thank you for that contribution. Now we're going to be back to our regularly scheduled Meta Knight run with Kirby. And let me just load that music back up. Ah! Here we go. So now we're back with Meta Knight, everybody, after that. Uh-oh. Where's he going? He's going off in the Milky Way wishes. We're gonna have a throwdown in space right now. Ah. What are you gonna do, Meta Knight? By the way, I'm just gonna... Hold on, let me just say this. Because my opinions matter more than everybody else's, because I am royalty. I'm gonna say this. Milky Way Wishes is the best in Kirby Superstar just because of the ability to change between powers at will. Thank you. Just needed to tell everybody that. I thought it's appropriate. Hey, I mean, hey, listen. That's just the way how it works, right? The only problem I will say is... I do have to say... When I played Kirby and the Amazing Mirror... When am I playing Dwarf Fortress? I'll play Dwarf Fortress if I can get my Civilization 5 mods working. Listen, I don't think you understand how hard it's... I've been wanting to play a good game of modded Civilization 5, but I don't know what mods are causing my game to crash. I've been wanting to nuke something in a long, long time, and let me tell you, I'm getting a little ornery about that type of shit. Alright, and Mach Tornado it up. Bye-bye! I don't own Civilization 4. I have Civ 5? When am I playing RTS games, Gale? When I can get Civilization 5 working? I kind of want to do a meme anime simulator, where I kind of play as Misaka from Railgun, where I'm fighting up against a bunch of Toho characters, and some random other people doesn't... Oh. Alright, let me reiterate. At one point, I did have Civilization 4. But it definitely it was a gifted version, right? I'll say that. It was a gift version. I'll say that much. However, I do own Civilization 5, and to be honest, I don't know about you, but so far I kind of like it. Anybody in here play Civilization 6? I know I saw Manager San play it. And I've been wondering, how are the mods growing for it? It's eh? But wait, isn't that kind of the way how, like, Civilization 5 was compared to 4? Because 4 was, like, the gold standard for mods, and then it, like, progressed? I would love to play a good RTS game. I actually, wait a second. No, I did play Civilization 5 a long, long time ago when I was a ping tuber. That was oh so long ago. I did that in a collab, and I completely shit on my collab partner with it. I think he was Japan, and I think I was Babylonian. I think I just nuked the crap out of him. It was really disappointing because I did all kinds of nasty little things. Venice and Maori? Yes. Meme factions are exactly like that. I will watch, but I won't touch Honeycomb Game myself. All I gotta say is this. You know, it depends on some RTS games, right? Like, I definitely want to do some RTS games. Don't get me wrong. Like, I love myself a good game of Civ, and I think it's even more fun when you get to collab with people on it. But God forbid anybody making, like, a long-ass game. That's like for plane flights or any type of shit like that. See, like, I don't even know. I'm actually a little bit disappointed I didn't even beat Kirby faster than I intended. I was trying to get the Steam version for Return to Dreamland. Hey there, Prince. Best of luck to your 12-hour quest. Oh, well, thank you. Well, I'm in the 11th hour, by the way, there, Jodo. It seems like you're acting up again. And dead. Wait, that was completely useless. I didn't want to go there. That was worthless. I didn't want to go that way. Did this game just trick me? That's stupid. That's so dumb. Wait, oh, that's... Oh, never mind. Alright, here's the problem right now. After playing Amazing Mirror, I am so paranoid of puzzles in Kirby. I don't know what that did to... Okay, I see what this is doing. I understand now. My amazing mirror play that I did. Like, that is a that is a quote-unquote Metroidvania. All it was were bottomless pits, excessive amounts of enemies, and pretty fun boss fights. Oh nice, it's a boomer whale. And I don't think it's completely one-shot, but probably a majority of the health. Kind of figured. That's okay. You know, I do like the touch with the old tobacco pipe. You think he goes into his local cigar store or something? Will I actually deliver the 12-hour challenge? I already am delivering the 12-hour challenge. I'm doing it right now. It's almost done. I've been streaming that long. Slugma's Frostpunk could have been fun. Too bad she gave up. Oh, Manager-san. She's pretty interesting. She said she was supposed to play Katawa Shoujo. I'm only gonna say that. I think we need to get some more OLvins being played in this community. Kirby 4Kids dub would have never allowed that tobacco pipe. Of course they wouldn't. That's silly talk. Meta Knight is a Spaniard in that dub. I seem to recall a stream where Urara was saying that she was gonna do Katawa Shoujo. I only want to see that. Because I have both an elitist opinion about it. Because there's a, it's inside. Well, yeah, right? If you're a VTuber, I mean, you gotta have something a little bit... Yeah, she does say a lot of things. Don't believe her lies. I mean, if you're a VTuber, you gotta have some kind of quirk, right? At least that's how I interpret it. Like, everybody has their own ups and downs. However you use it, that's entirely up to you. Damn, Krako got his ass kicked. What? Oh, you want it? Oh, you want me? Alright, I'll recommend you an OLvin. Here. I actually plan on doing a playthrough of this. There's only one man whose OLvins I would recommend. I miss him to death every single day. And I'm trying to verify right now with something, and I really think the VTuber community deserves him, and he needs to come back. But let me give you this. There's only one man whose OLvins I recommend. You see that? His name is Uncle Mugen. He made one of the greatest OLvins ever. It was called The Question. Download it, play it. It's one of the greatest things ever. It was done on the Renpai engine. This was back when Fua Novel still existed, and Areru-chan was trying to save visual novels. Very, very interesting backstory. I'll give you that much. But on the other, I think it was needed. I think Katawa Shoujo at the time was overrated, but I think it was needed because the one thing it did is there are some artists that worked on there that became very breakout and improved their skills drastically. So, in a double-edged sword, it was definitely very interesting how something of that type of project caliber was actually pulled off, right? There were a ton of projects that I remember on IRC back in the day, and that was one of the few ones that actually worked out. Ah, you remember that face, huh? You remember Uncle Mugen? Yeah. Uncle Mugen's an onion smuggler. Unfortunately, he suffered quite a few strokes. Yeah, he did inspire quite a bit. I think everybody should make Uncle their inspiration for a lot of things. I think he did a lot of good. He's a great artist, you know. You played the fucking question? Well, I'm glad you did. It's probably one of the greatest pieces of OLvin history ever. I'd say it's one of the greatest Sylvans ever made. A green-haired alien turned your kingdom's princess into a PNG yesterday, but lied that the princess did it herself. Well, here's the thing, that princess can't showcase any movement until the cursed seal of her re-debut is completely opened up again. So there's my answer to that. Yeah, everybody, I think if you play any of Renpai's engine software like Mugen has, I think it would make for a very, very entertaining stream. I plan on doing one of them. And trust me, I've been doing a lot of things... Ah, shit. I've been doing quite a few things lately that I've been plotting just to try to get things to be a little bit more interesting. Just because I may V-tweet every now and then doesn't mean that I'm not plotting and scheming. You can't be a V-tweeter if you can't use things pragmatically now, can you? I mean, I'd almost be just as bad as somebody who tries to, I watch anything shitty that fit in one stream. Nice! I don't know, just, could anybody imagine this? Can you imagine if you just had this Renpai Maker Onion Smuggler VTube? Like, imagine, you already have the model set up and everything. Oh, this stupid damn chameleon. Oh, this stupid... Why isn't there... You know what? Why isn't there a chameleon VTuber? Could you imagine, like, all, like, the emoticons it could do? Like, imagine one of, like, the toggles would be the VTuber to be, like, camouflage in the background like this. Why hasn't anybody done this? That's a cool idea. That's novel. That's really cool, actually. God. Like, is that chef supposed to be a potato? I've always kind of wondered what it was. What do you guys... It might be the question? Yeah. Like, what the hell is that supposed to be? A damn potato? That's what I want to know what it is. You thought it was a yam. Is it a yam? Can you confirm that? I forgot this is like a dumb little mini boss rush. Okay, this is kind of getting a little personal now. Yeah, I'll do the night call. A VTuber who wouldn't even need a model. Now that's cost effective. Just say that you're a chameleon. And the purpose of your streams is your model's just, you know, invisible. Can you imagine how novel that would be? I think that'd be great. You'd be able to get away with a lot of shit. Alright. Stupid Poppy Bros Jr. Yeah, just a bunch of floaty eyeballs. You could literally just be a PNG tuber, and all you'd have to do is just give a wink. And then what you could do is you can keep milking out on a bunch of, like, hype, and then say, yeah, I'm gonna debut, but not today. I'll do it some other time. I need to start building up more hype, and it just gets better and better and better, right? Isn't that like the meta for VTubing right now? Isn't that like what a lot of people do? I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what that might be anymore? I know, right? Imagine being a debut TBA. Couldn't be me. No, wait, can Meta Knight... Can he... So his sword can light shit on fire. He has enough force to hit a damn hammer in the... Damn, Meta Knight's kind of... He's kind of cool. I'm really liking this mode so far. This is a lot of fun. Get him. Aw, look at that. My little partner helped me. Do I have to get over there? I think I have to do. Yeah. Alright. Ugh. No, die. You know, I gotta say, I think my biggest crowning achievement, I don't know what we think the chef is. I just read describing as an egg-shaped person. Well then, it's an egg-shaped... Alright, so then I guess it's kind of like, I guess the way it's kind of like Dark Souls, right? I guess the developers intended you to kind of fill in the blanks. So I guess we'll just go with whatever everybody else thinks. Do you guys think it's kind of like a yam? Do you think it's a yam that wants to cannibalize and eat other things? I don't know. Maybe it's top of the food chain, and it's trying to cook Kirby, and Kirby's the apex predator. Who knows? Ah, Wham Bam Rock. I thought I killed you. Apparently not. He's just a normal dude. But in here, he's a cannibal. But he's an enemy, Bunzel. Oh, this is... Look at this. This is very true. Anybody can be your enemy. That's why the goal of utilizing pragmatism is the best. And should I heal? Yeah, I might as well. Nice, we get to fight a mechanical lobster in this stage. Ah. But yeah, like I'm saying. You know, I think the Kirby anime needs to get a sequel. Hate is also another way to get your name out over there. Oh. It's even worse if you're the type of person that almost like enjoys and feeds off that type of stuff. Like, can you imagine that? Can you imagine causing so much distress in other people where they have to get just so upset and they just get so emotional over something so trivial? I don't know who could get something like that. Pretty interesting if you ask me. Do it in moderation. No, what you do... You become so infamous, the very shudder of your name causes a bunch of anguish. You become so horrifying that people go, "No, they're so bad." But the thing is, there's two different types of hate, right? There's a hate where you do it in a clever way. Say it. What do they call you? Say what? What do they call me? I'm just Prince Reinhardt v. Mikhail Frederick Albion Ascard. I'm a VTuber in the indie community. I'm a debut TBA / commissions are open. I'm everybody's favorite VTweeter and also really, really cute. What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just the absolute cutest. I don't know, I think everybody would agree. I'm kind of a very charismatic prince, what can I say? I don't think things I do are bad. Bad is only subject to the morality that goes upon my kingdom. It's whatever I view as bad. See, we have our own laws over here. And I've never done anything bad. That's why I'm a force of good. Who is this donut playing Kirby? Sounds like it's you, Seal. By the way, everybody, just to give another reminder. You'll eat yourself? Alright, please eat yourself. I'm glad that you can eat yourself. Make sure that you tell us how you taste. Are you battered, deep fried? What are you made out of? You know, there's an area nearby here that makes potato donuts, and they're actually pretty tasty. Also, by the way, today is what all the average people would say Star Wars Day, right? May the 4th be with you. Isn't that the way how this is done? Isn't that the funny haha thing? Ah. You know what, let me tell you another thing that I like to do. Sometimes I like to browse Twitter and I like to get angry about certain things that I see on Twitter. And you know, I can't help myself. I just gotta make sure that I put a big opinion of mine in there. And that's usually just utilizing an image. Damn, that lobster can take a tick. That's one of my plans today. So actually, I taste like disappointment? Well, you know what? You certainly do, with that attitude. I'll say this much. So the other day, alright, I'm gonna let you guys in on a secret. I don't have my own Discord server. A Star Wars stream today since you mentioned it, but I'm really tired after what I did last night. Were you doing another fishing stream, Bunzel? Did I miss it? Well, yeah, alright, so yesterday... Alright, everybody, so make no mistake, there's certain types of things that I see on Twitter Oh, that's Wednesdays, nice. So there's a lot of people on Twitter that like to make, like, inside jokes about kind of, like, Discord groups, like, like, secret ones, right? So, I decided... You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna completely mock average people that like to give into hype, and create kind of like a hype beats Discord. Now, I personally would never, ever, ever run my own Discord server. I think it's a waste of time and a waste of just effort. That's just my personal opinion on that. But, so what I did is I wanted to see how much the average VTuber community would get a bunch of quote-unquote FOMO. I created this Discord server with a few friends of mine in the VTubing circle. We called it Clout Cord, because that's the point, right? You want to get as much clout as possible. So we created this one kind of like VTuber quote-unquote drip. And we wanted to see how many people we can get FOMO. And we made invites open to everybody. And the funny thing about this experiment is, we got a bunch of people joining it. Like, you know, big VTubers, small VTubers, a lot of people joined. And then, really, so I own the server, right? This really only lasted for as much as I could tolerate it. And I'll tell you guys how long I tolerated owning my own Discord server. I tolerated about 45 minutes. And so we were screenshotting it, we were posting it everywhere. I started inviting random-ass people. I don't even know who else I invited, just some random shit, right? Clout Cord was a lie? No, it was legitimate. I just nuked the server after 45 minutes just because I couldn't take it anymore. Even my irony has its limits. And so, yeah, I killed the server after 45 minutes, and now it's dead. And probably about after about 5 to 10 minutes, I thought about the idea again. I said, interesting. And then you had a bunch of people that were just like, oh, Clout, can you believe that? I'm so upset about it. And it was so interesting to me because... Oh, my reasoning behind why I made it and why to nuke it? I wanted to see how many people actually do get quote-unquote fear of missing out, and how much people care about the word clout and networking, and what their definitions of it are. And do big old things like that really matter? And I found out, just from surveying a lot of replies, that to the average VTuber, think we almost got like near 100 people in it at once. It was great. I think it was even better when I got to delete it. When I deleted that server, it was great. I never got such an amazing feeling in my life. It just felt so wonderful. I think it was well-deserved deleting it. I think at most we got 80, if... Yeah. And, well, the moral of the story is it told me, would I ever run my own Discord server? Hell no. Never. Absolutely never. Because... it's pretty nutty to hear about. That was the joke, Bunzel, get it, right? It was clout, because that's the ironic twist about V-tweeting, is you're in it for the clout, right? You want to be able to chase it as much as you can, and if you can convince the average VTuber that that's what it is, they'll believe it. Because, you know what? They'll believe anything as long as you make them believe it enough. And so that was the whole point of it, right? Is to see how many people you could convince. And then people started joining by the droves because they didn't want to miss out. This was their chance. They wanted to do all this type of networking. And then once you played this social experiment, you really, really did see that it's just an average human reaction for these average kind of feelings. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with it. But unfortunately, stuff like that has to come to an end. Because I can't stomach running something like that. It's like making a big IRC channel, inviting everybody in. It wasn't really the post. After about 10 to 15 minutes of it, being in the big voice chat, I just thought to myself, I don't think I can ironically do this any longer. I am now tired of this. So then I lowered the time limit, and then I deleted it all. I just had to press the can button. Even irony couldn't save me. And now we're about the 1v1 with Galactica Knight. Or is it Galaxy Knight? What? How they... Galaxy, Galactica? Huh? Galaxy... Alright, we're about to have some badass battle right now. Let's fucking do this, bitch. Oh my god, this... I hope I didn't use that too soon. Yeah, I did. When... Jesus. This is a banger soundtrack. Alright. They upped the difficulty on this, and you know what? I'm actually pretty happy. This is a straight 1v1. Alright. The Meta Knight heal makes this so easy. Well, we'll see. Ah, damn it. Never mind then. I'm fucking up right now. Don't hurt me, Mr. Galactica Knight. Yeah, alright, I did speak too soon. Okay. I need to land my right hit attacks. I think the special abilities just make the replayability more. Like Meta Knight is kind of quite fun to use. I'm really enjoying him. Oh, this fucker. Summon your dumb enemies. Alright. Oh, that doesn't give me a heal, huh? Damn. He's kind of hard. This is pretty challenging for a Kirby game. I'm not gonna give up, though. Right? This game was clearly made for the longtime Kirby fan. This is definitely a love letter to Kirby Superstar. God, you're such a little vicious little bitch. I like it. Ooh. You know what? Come on, helper, attack him. Extra damage. Ah, your AI gets caught on him. Interesting. Come on. Ah, shit. Oh, I was so close. All right. Come on, Blade Knight, help me out. Yes, this is not fair, but you know what? Anything's necessary in a battle. Honor doesn't exist. Uh-oh. Ah, that was my bad. Oh, ho, ho. Oh my goodness. Jeez. I wonder if Kirby's gonna be easier or tougher. Ah, damn it. I should have seen that coming. That was entirely my fault. Ah, again I got caught up in that. Twice? Did he just combo me? He does, but that's what I'm trying to wonder right now, right? I am trying to think. Does like Kirby make this fight easier or not? Because technically like, because you gotta understand, like, if you can abuse plasma as a power for this, like, does that make it easier? Yeah, this is a Sonic boss. Oh gosh, it's having flashbacks. I'm getting flashbacks to Death Egg. Yeah, sure, send it to me. I'd like to see it. Alright, I get one heal right now. Alright. I hate this. No, 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 no. There we go. Come on. Come on, helper buddy. I'll take that damage. Ah, there we go. Damn good boss fight. Holy shit. Speaking of, that makes me want to play. That makes me want to play the Mega Man X games. Let's see. Nice design, man. I think it matches your personality. So I got an hour and 15 minutes clear time. Interesting. Let's see this. Is Meta Knight just sitting there being Spanish? What's he doing? What's Meta Knight doing right now? Nah, he's just chilling. You know, when you think about it, when you think about it right now, Kirby and Meta Knight are kind of like Virgil and Dante, aren't they? Except they were Virgil and Dante before Virgil and Dante, right? Isn't that how it would work? Because Kirby utilizes all kinds of abilities. Dante does the same thing. Meta Knight uses a sword strictly. Virgil uses the Yamato strictly. Do you see that comparison right there? We don't know. They've never explored Meta Knight and Kirby's relationship any further. I haven't played any of the more recent games. I'd like to. Kirby games are fun as fuck. But I don't know. Kirby Robot, like, the mecha fan inside me wants to play the Kirby Robot game next. But I do want to play Oracle of Seasons. You know, an easy to kind of sit back and entertaining kind of game. Nothing like a good little break or breather with a Zelda game, right? Wow, would you look at that? You know, I wish I could say that this is the end. Unfortunately, the true arena's next. Look at this. Wait, was this remade by HAL or did Dimps remake this? Because if HAL remade this, you can definitely tell by the quality. At least what I understand. Like, who remade this game? Was it Dimps or was it Hal? My mom remade this. Well, that's just silly. It couldn't be my mom. My mom doesn't have the ability to remake a game and do all that programming. I don't think she's smart enough. She's just a nice lady. I never fought Marx, though. Why is Marx in this? What is it? Yeah, I kind of figured. Well, you know what? Hal did a damn good job. That's what I'd like to say. Ah, look at that. That 1v1. Except, I mean, technically it wasn't a 1v1, but that's just the way how it is. Executive producer Satoru Iwata. Well, rest in peace, buddy. Ah, yeah. There we go. HAL Laboratory. So this game was remade by... Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Good on you, Hal, for making a great kind of game. This is exactly how you do remakes. Same thing with the Resident Evil 1 remake. Alright. And now we're on to the true arena. Oh, look at him fly up there. Wow, Meta Knight, you're so cool. And more. What's... Okay, that's alluding... Alright, I see what it's alluding to. Fly Meta Knight is now... Oh, okay. You can now play the nostalgic Samurai Kirby. I suck ass at that game. Huh. I don't get True Arena. Well, you know what I'm gonna say this much though? Alright, let me just see this. I guess I'll wrap this up for now. Let's see, who am I gonna raid? Ah, you know what? Alright, everybody. You know who we're gonna raid? You wanna know who we're gonna raid? Oh no, I'll be raiding her later if you know what I mean. We're gonna raid into... Here, let's see. Nah, I'll do it. I'll do it just because. We're gonna raid in the Congo. He's playing Dead Cells right now. Because I do plan on collecting points in his stream. Well, everybody, thanks for coming by this fan fiction marathon of reading. I will be... Maybe I'll stream later and I'll do an art stream. I haven't done one of those in a long time. But anyways, thanks for stopping by, everybody. And give Congo my regards. Bye-bye. 10, a 9, an 8. Alright, all one viewer. Let's go raid him. Bye-bye.